back counting double-digit thousands stacks.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 18 Mutt Squads with Nemo and Easy. Once again, if you guys did not see episode number 1, be sure to go check that out. I will link it at the end of this video. So, Mutt Squads episode 2. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the Mutt Squads videos, man. I really enjoy playing these. I love playing Mutt Squads. It's really fun. But at the same time, you know, I get pissed pretty easily, man. I mean, I'll get pissed at my teammates. I'm not going to lie, man. If they do something stupid, I'll call them out. But you guys see, on the first drive, our opponent's team ends up getting, well, pretty much just destroyed. Big hit, and we end up getting the ball back, or getting the ball for the first time, I should say, at midfield. And we're trying to run the ball a little bit. Not much doing, man. We weren't really able to run the ball. We've never really been able to run the ball. We've had a couple huge runs here and there, but, you know, we've never really had that game where we just continue to run it throughout the game. Just doesn't really work. But passing the ball, we are pretty good. I mean, we find ways to get open, man. Easy finds ways. Nemo usually uses the running back or the tight end, and he's able to get open, like, usually short, and then Easy goes deep. We got a pretty good Mutt Squads team here, man. I mean, I play with multiple people. Usually I play with Nemo, and then we have one other person playing with us, like my boy Gerbil or Fusion or Easy right now. But I have a lot of fun playing Mutt Squads, man. And honestly, I cannot play with randoms. I tried to play one game of Mutt Squads with randoms. It was terrible. Don't ever do it. 4th and 16, though. He ends up punting, or they end up punting. I got to get used to there being more than one person on the opposite team. Richard Sherman barely gets John Ross by the ankles and saves the punt return. But not to worry, though. Nemo right here gets us inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. And then on 3rd and goal from the opposite side of the field, we do end up getting into the end zone with Nemo. Kyle Rudolph into the end zone. Another touchdown. I got to get better at commentating these, man. It's a lot different. It is really weird how different it is to commentate, you know, a game where you got multiple people playing on one team. But I'm getting used to it, and we should be able to, you know, get this commentary flowing nice and smooth, you know, throughout the next couple episodes of Mutt Squads. Is right here. We do get a sack fumble, but we're not able to fall on it, because that's Madden 18 for you. A lot of fumbles, and I usually never pick them up. I rarely ever force a fumble and then pick it up. You know, it doesn't really happen that often. Usually when I big hit somebody, I'll pick it up. But when I get like a sack fumble or something like that, usually the other team always recovers it. But you guys did see, just throw right at me, man, why the fuck not? We got a user pick with Ryan Shazier. They tried to run 4 verts, man. Everybody runs 4 verts, and it seems like every time anybody in this game gets to like 2nd and long, 3rd and long, they go to 4 verts. I'll even say I've been guilty of doing it sometimes. Don't know why so many people this year have gone to 4 verts. I don't really think it's cheesy because it doesn't really work. You know, 4 verts does not work very often. If you go against somebody without a brain, then yeah, it's probably going to work. But if you go against somebody that, you know, even has a half mind of Madden and knows what they're doing, they will be able to stop 4 verts so easy, man. But so many people go to it. Not sure why. Right there, Barry Sanders does get a very nice kick return to the 44-yard line, or to the 40-something yard line, like 47. And then 3rd and 7, he ends up firing a dot over the middle. Dan Marino to, not sure who that was, but 17-0 with 18 seconds left now. I think I lost my train of thought. I may have been talking about something else, but who the fuck cares, man? With 13 seconds left before half, they end up running the clock all the way down to like 3 seconds, and then they take the field goal to make it 17-3 just before half. Goddamn, dude. So much spit. Fucking just... whatever. 1st and 10, bro. I've been having a lot of problems with commentary recently. I don't know why, man, but like, I just get like fucking mounds of build-up spit in my mouth. It's fucking gross. But 2nd and 5, man. Oh, I'm getting so off topic with this fucking commentary. 2nd and 5, though. Deion Sanders. Nemo does get the click-on pick for the interception right there. And we do get it to the 43-yard line. So we do have the ball in prime shape to be able to score once again. Already up 17-3, buys 2 touchdowns. And honestly, sometimes, man, 2 touchdowns can be a death sentence in Mutt Squads. It's very hard to come back in Mutt Squads. If you fuck up, it's hard to get your team all the way back, because obviously you're fighting from behind. And you're probably passing a lot. And some people have a lot of trouble passing the ball. Luckily, we're more pass-heavy than run-heavy, so we're able to move the ball pretty consistently all the time. But you guys saw Kyle Rudolph did end up fumbling, and they got the ball back. So 17-3, right there, a unneeded juke. If he wouldn't have juked, he would have had a touchdown, I think, because Easy, for some reason, just fell down. I don't know how the hell that shit works, but I've seen people just fall down for no reason. But right here, Easy does come up with the interception, as my dogs are barking, because you know what? They know when I'm doing commentaries, and they always want to bark. But 1st and 10... get the interception, get a pick 6, easy. Deion Sanders to the end zone for another touchdown, 24-3. So this game is looking out of reach for the opponent, or for the opponents right now. I gotta get used to that, man. 24-3, 3rd quarter, 45 seconds left. These guys, you know, are trying to do anything they can to try to get down the field and get themselves a touchdown. But really, the only thing that was working for them was flat routes. And right there, I tried to bait a route over the middle, and I was just a little bit late. I was really close, though. Almost got the pick. 1st and 10, though. Dan Marino does pass it to Barry Sanders once again, and Barry Sanders gets like 9-10 yards. And that's when we realized we had to cover the flats because we kept getting killed by it. But right here, Nemo does cover the flats. I mean, he does get a pick with a DN. Nemo just lurked a fucking screen pass with Stephon Tuitt. I'm so done, man. Stephon Tuitt is like a 3-4 end that I don't think has like any catching. But fuck it, man. We got the interception. Nemo lurked the screen. That was full user all the way. And sure enough, we get the ball back, and we run it all the way down to the 22-yard line. And we end up throwing a dot in the end zone over Richard Sherman, of all people. Alshon Jeffrey completely burns him into the end zone, 31-3. I think there was something I forgot to talk about. Coming out of half, I threw a pick. Nemo called for that ball. Don't say that was a bad read by me. Nemo called for that ball. I trusted him. He made a bad decision. That was his fault. Nemo has a problem with his controller. Whenever he seems like he gets in the open field or runs for a long time, it kind of glitches and he stutters up. And he actually had a huge run with Devontae Freeman just a couple seconds ago, and then kind of got screwed because his controller like made him stop and kind of stutter. So he should have had a touchdown, didn't get it, but luckily right there he did get in to make it 38-3. So now with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this game, there's not much for our opponents to do. Stephon Tuitt comes up with half a sack right there. Looks like him and Frank Clark may have shared that sack. 2nd and 17. They do find Devontae Adams over the middle, but honestly at this point, 38-3. There's not much they can do with under 1 minute left now. They chuck it up, and it is intercepted once again by Byron Maxwell, and we do go down at the 4-yard line, or get tackled at the 4-yard line. And 1st and 10, it's Mutt Squads, man. We always want to throw. We always want to keep throwing. If you're up by a lot, let's be honest here. If you guys are up by a lot in Mutt Squads, you want to keep throwing because there's some things that you can't do when the game's close and, you know, you're really scared of doing. And then at the end of the game, we were up by this much, so we just decided to try a couple things. And sure enough, right here, Richard Sherman gets beat again, man. I don't know if I even want Richard Sherman on my team. Like, for real, he kept getting burnt. He got burnt by John Ross right there. Obviously, John Ross has that really high speed but terrible release, and it looked like they were pressing. But Richard Sherman got beat for touchdowns twice this game, 45-3. This game is 100% over. 1 second left in this game. They do end up throwing a wide receiver screen. Looked like we dropped everybody into coverage. I didn't. I guess Easy did. But 3rd and 15, like I said, last play of the game. He gets hit sticked at the very end to kind of put the exclamation point on it. But I did hope you guys enjoyed this video. Another Mutt Squads win, 2-0 in Mutt Squads right now for videos anyway. My Mutt Squads record is complete shit. But I will continue to drop Mutt Squads because I have a ton of videos I want to edit and get out to you guys. So let me know if you guys are enjoying Mutt Squad videos. And as always, Dangerous Army, I'm out.